Hey, if you're watching this video, more likely than not, it'll be biased. If you don't like it, suck my dick. Enjoy the video.
You know, as a youngin', it's not necessarily hard to shift away from watching shonen specific anime, but when you grow up watching like Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, One Piece, probably some others I'm forgetting off the top of my head, you kind of like shy away from watching other shit, you feel me? But naturally you start to shift away from that. Like right now I'm in a mix of watching some like undercover, like not necessarily unknown anime, but like anime that the mainstream people don't really know about. I sound like a fucking hipster saying that, but like, again, you know what I mean. And so about 2 years ago, one of my friends recommended Code Geass to me, and I just finished it like a week ago. I'm bad when it comes to recommendations. Niggas will ask me to watch some show, and I'll end up watching it like years later down the line. Like I'm sorry. But there was something about this show that I really fucked with. Like me personally, I really like villains in anime, manga, TV shows, movies, cartoons, everything. And it's kind of a debate whether Lelouch is the good guy or bad guy, but you can't lie, this nigga was doing some devious ass shit the whole show. Also, I promise this is the last thing. This is not an official review. I'm going from characters to fights to turning points, and I'm not even going over all of them at that. So yeah, without further ado, let's start with the characters.
Ha, demon time, nigga. Gang, hell, give 'em hell. I got bells, I got shells.
Now, in my opinion, Lelouch might be top 5 protagonists of all time. Now, before you say I'm on this nigga's dick, cause I promise you I'm not. Not only did he start his own terrorist group, said terrorist group became not public, but world enemy #1, while bodying his fucking family in the process. All the girls at his school were on his dick. He literally clapped Shirley's dad right fucking in front of her, and she was still low-key fucking with the nigga. Like, I know Riz is dead, but like that's some astronomical type shit. That's some out of the world type Riz right there, nigga. Nah, I know niggas will be in the comments like, well, what about Light Yagami? What about the nigga, bro? He died. Yes, Lelouch died too, but he accomplished his goal. The fuck did Light do? The nigga went out like a bitch. A straight bitch. Not to mention, Lelouch and Madara literally had the same goal, but who accomplished it? Light Yagami. Nigga, fuck that nigga. You know, it's really refreshing when you have like a side female character that's not, what's the word? Useless, trash, ass, annoying. I don't see how you could dislike Colin. She's half 11, half Britannia. She was a ride or die for Zero no matter what. Like, she was willing to die for this nigga and for the Black Knights. Also, when it comes to piloting a nightmare, she's definitely top 3 when it comes to piloting, bro. Like, her being LeBron, Suzaku being Michael Jordan, and then like Vivi being Shaq or some shit. Like, she just bullies the fuck out of niggas. Only real criticism that I have against Colin is that she's kind of dumb. Not really dumb, but she just doesn't really do any of the thinking for herself. And that really goes for 95% of the people that are in the Black Knights. Like, they just leave Zero to make all the decisions, except for like this wannabe light-skinned nigga, and then like the scientists and shit.
I hate niggas, 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 I hate niggas.
I'm finna say this off the rip. Rolo only has 2 redeeming qualities. 1, he's tied with best Geass with Lelouch. 2nd, he saved Lelouch at the ending. Other than that, it's straight fuck this nigga, bro. And Lelouch is better than me, because if I were to regain my memory and realize that he's not my real brother and that they have Nanoli, bro, it would have been straight up for this nigga, bro. I would have acted like I was giving him a hug and up the blicky on this nigga, because like deadass, nah, like he's a straight bitch. And not to mention that he got manipulated throughout the whole show. Who is gonna sit here and like a character that has been manipulated, my nigga? Like, he really sat there and thought that Lelouch had any type of feelings for him, even after that he regained his memory. Is he like stupid? He has to be stupid. And you know, while I was watching the show, I was low-key kind of fucking with Rolo because he was helping out Lelouch and shit. until he just killed Shirley. Like, he really thought that she was a liability, and she was like, alright, bitch, you gotta go. And just blasted shawty. Like, for what? She wasn't gonna do shit, bro. Like, that shit actually made no sense, and like actually pissed me off. But I guess I gotta get a nigga some credit, because he saved Lelouch in the entire show. R.I.P. Bozo.
Finish this song, that's my dog. He gon' ride.
Now, there's no way anybody who watches this dislikes Suzaku. Anybody with a functional brain, has all their chromosomes intact, knows that Suzaku is a real ass nigga. Like, he had to do what he had to do. He knew he was fighting against his friend. He was like, you know what? Fuck it. Gotta get my hands dirty type shit. Like when Lelouch took his first L. I know that was hard as fuck for Suzaku to turn him in himself. Like, finding out that your best friend is the world's terrorist and you yourself had to turn him in, gotta be fucking hard to do. But after that, when he became one of the knights of the round and he was walking around in that robe, I ain't gonna lie, that nigga was badass. Like, it was still fuck Suzaku at that time, but that nigga was bad as fuck. Wait, pause. What I meant to say was that he was badass, especially when he was talking on mellow tone and shit, like he was Itachi, or like the look on his face looked like he just unlocked his Mangekyo with Sharingan. Just his entire aura was like, I'm not playing with these niggas no more. But I also like how they progressed his character through the entire show. Like, he started off as the righteous, strong, kind of naive to the situation, but still doing what he thinks is right for the entire country. But once he finds out the truth and is no longer ignorant to everything that is going on around him, he still has that sense of what's right or wrong that he started off with, but is still willing to go about it in a different way than his superiors had in mind. And I almost forgot to say, it is crazy to see how Suzaku was fucking on these niggas left and right, and they were still doubting him just because he was an 11. Kind of like reminds me of something, just can't put my tongue on it, bro.
Bitch, I see that ass, let a nigga smash.
And fuck Nina. She's annoying, she's horny, and she doesn't add anything to the story. Please get her out of my face. As much as I hate to say it, man, this is Lelouch's first L. Immediately once I saw this clip, once I saw his Geass activate, I was like, these Japanese niggas are fucked. Like, they're done. Like, it's time for them niggas to say goodbye. But this next clip is just straight up out of fucking pocket.
Those of you who call yourselves Japanese, I have a favor to ask. Could you all die, please? Huh? I was hoping you'd all just commit suicide, but you can't, can you?
I ain't even finna lie, y'all. My first time watching this, I was just laughing at the pure boldness of this woman. Even though she's under control, she just straight up went to the fucking microphone and was like, hey, all you Japanese niggas, can y'all just like die? Like, y'all kill yourselves? But quickly did this shit escalate, and all these fucking Japanese niggas in the crowd got fucking clapped. Like, she pulled out the Draco and made these niggas like the fucking Swiss cheese. And not to mention, she ordered all these nightmares to just straight up delete all these niggas. Also, this was a big ass slap in the face to the Japanese people. Like, this is the actual equivalent to, like, I don't know, driving your son to Dairy Queen or some shit, telling him you're gonna buy him an ice cream cone, and then giving him an ass whooping for no reason and driving back home. Like, shit was crazy, bro. R.I.P. Euphemia.
Hey, you doing all this extra shit, you stupid bitch. Hey, I knew you way before this shit, you stupid bitch.
Yo, even though it's fuck Marianne, aka Lelouch's mother, that whole switching her consciousness inside Anya's mind type shit, that was cold as fuck. Like, that was some Itachi Kodo Masakami Edo Tensei type shit. No lie, she might have the second best Geass in the whole show. Who knows? Also, bro, she is a MILF. Like, a MILF. Like, she's bad as fuck. Like, if I was in that show, I would be serenading the shit out of her, bro. Like, no cap, she would have been mine. Fuck Charles. Fuck that nigga. That would have been my woman. You know, after the show ended, I was kind of feeling bad for Cece, because I was like, she did not want to get caught up in any of this bullshit. She just had one mission for herself, and that was just to die. Like, she did not want to get caught up in any of these affairs with the Black Knights, any of these niggas, bro. She just wanted to die in peace. Not gonna lie though, out of everybody in the show who sided with Lelouch, she's the one person that ain't never switched up once. If that was me, say on YSL, they bring me in for questioning over the Rico case. Bring me Chick-fil-A, bring me Chipotle, bring me like a Whole Foods pizza. I'm singing like a fucking canary. Like if Vivi pull up on me, Emperor pull up on me, try to bring me in for questioning, try to get me to tell, I'm getting on my knees. Pause. I'm getting on my knees and I'm telling them everything. You was not finna get me on nothing. All right, let's address the elephant in the room. Cece, she's bad as fuck. You might be saying, oh, you're a fucking pervert, whatever. I don't care.
I jerk off to Futanari. I don't care. Anime girls with huge dicks is hot AF.
It's something about anime characters with green hair. They got it, bro. They got it. Like they're just extraordinarily bad as fuck. Code Geass as a whole, great, magnificent, amazing show. There's very little things I have to complain about while watching this. And I'm not like an anime guru or anything. Like I haven't watched like hundreds of anime. I watch my fair share. I watch a very good amount of it. This is by far the best ending of any anime that I ever watched. And that's not really saying a lot, because it's not really that hard to make a decent ending. But I've seen a lot of fucking trash or mid endings, and it's kind of fucking crazy. Like my favorite part, if you ask me, is definitely when Euphemia took all those people in that stadium and treated them like a fucking Black Ops 2 lobby and just fucked all of them. Or at the end, when Lelouch died and then he slid down and not only touched his hand and she saw everything that he had done for her and everything that he had done for the better outcome of the entire world. Like that shit was cool. Like that shit was warm. I was about to say warm-hearting. Heartwarming. It was heartwarming. But yeah, that's it. I know I left a lot of parts out and I didn't really talk about everything in detail, but this isn't a review. If y'all want me to make a review, that's cool. Put it in the comments if you want me to, or I could talk about it on Twitch, which I do sometimes stream. Yeah, that's about it. Bye.